welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Sandra, and London is right here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Hey, you Bella. You Bella. Can you say hi? No? You gonna be shy? Well, here's London, my 14-month-old daughter. Hi. And if you don't know, Rhea, please don't. If you don't know, I am 19, which means that I am technically a teen mom. I don't like 100% associate myself with teen moms just because my life isn't really that comparable to like your typical teen mom, in my opinion. I mean, I finished high school, I wasn't pregnant in school, I wasn't living with my parents when I got pregnant, so like I was already living an adult life pretty much, but just wasn't an adult age, if that makes any sense. So yeah, today's video I decided I was going to sit down and react to some teen mom assumptions. I cannot speak for all teen moms, obviously. I can only speak for myself. So just because I agree or disagree with any of these assumptions doesn't mean it's the same for all teen moms. London loves the PS4 controller, and I'm trying to keep her from turning it on this whole time, because I can't have the PlayStation music playing the whole time. Here, play with this. So anyways, like I was saying, just because I agree or disagree doesn't mean that it's the same for all teen moms. This is just speaking for me personally and how I am as a teen mom. So I put up a anonymous poll thing on Snapchat, and I put up the question thing on Instagram. So I'm just gonna do Instagram first. So let's go in here. I only have one on Instagram. I just posted it this morning because I forgot to post it yesterday with the other one. Anyways, it says, not saying I assume this about you at all, but some people think teen moms are bad parents. I agree in a way. I have come across some teen moms that are in fact bad parents in my opinion. I personally am not a bad mom in my opinion. My kid's taken care of, she's loved, she's happy, she has everything she could need, and she has two loving parents in her life, and she's very well taken care of. I do pride myself on being a good mom, but like I said, I have come across some teen moms on the internet that I don't think are very good moms. And honestly, I think some of them give the whole teen mom rep its name on why it's so bad. I'm not trying to like cause any drama or anything, that's just my opinion. Now we're gonna switch over to the YOLO, where the ones from Snapchat are. Someone said they aren't a bad thing. Stuff happens. If they want a baby, then have one. If you're ready and going to care for it. That is something that I pretty much agree on. I'm not saying that all teens should just be like, oh, I want a baby, so I'm gonna have a baby. Because not everyone will be in a place where they can. I don't think you should ever plan a baby unless you are financially sound enough to care for one, and have the mental capacity to care for one, and the maturity to care for one, because a lot of people my age don't have that stuff. I'm not saying that I'm some like perfect mom and nobody can be as good as I am or anything like that, but I'm just saying it's not very common. I was 17 when I got pregnant. I was already moved out of my family's house. I was living 9 hours away. I still live 9 hours away, but I was moved away from all of my family. I was with someone who has a good career and makes good enough money to care for our lifestyle, and someone who makes it possible for me to be a stay-at-home mom with Londyn, and that's just how it is. Anyways, I don't agree with, say, teenage girls that will purposefully get pregnant, like, say, without consulting the other person, say, as in a way to trap the person, or to get something out of it in a way. Some people will do that, and I do not agree with doing that. I think it should be a conscious decision between both partners, between both parents. I would never get pregnant without Christopher's permission. I don't really want to put it as him giving me permission, but we would never do that without sitting down and having an adult conversation and saying, are we ready for this? Do we have the ability to do this? Will we be able to take care of a child? We did it with Londyn. We did it before we started trying with number 2. So yeah, not many people would agree with someone like me being 19 and having 2 kids, but it's our life, and our life is sustainable for Londyn and whenever we have another child. Can I have that back, please? I need that. Thank you. Thank you. She's taken off the phone. Thank you. Now let me spend 10 minutes trying to get her to bring it back to me. Hey, you want this? What was I saying? Like I said in the last one, there are teen moms that I don't think are fit to be parents. And you are right, stuff does happen. Birth control is not always 100% effective. The only 100% effective way to prevent pregnancy is abstinence, and let's be honest, teenagers aren't just going to be abstinent. It's just how the world is. So yeah, stuff is always going to happen. My mom got pregnant with me when she was 13. Obviously, that wasn't something that was supposed to happen. So yeah, stuff does happen, but what makes you a good or bad parent, whether you are a young parent or an adult full-grown parent, sounds weird to say it like that, the thing that puts you apart from everyone is whether or not you step up and do your job as a parent. Because, I mean, I've met grown women that are also not fit to be parents. Some people just don't grow up until way later in their lives, once it's already too late and they've already done things how they've already done them. So the only way to set yourself to be a good parent, no matter how old you are, is to step up and do your best. It's not always going to be perfect. Your financial situation's not always going to stay the same. Sometimes things are going to happen and you're going to go through hardships. Your relationships aren't always going to be perfect. Life happens, but But how you react to those things and how you let it lead, how you react to those things and how you let them determine your capabilities and your parenting abilities is what will decide what kind of parent you are. Someone said they are just as good as older moms, just younger, which it's something that it's not, that's what the thing is. People like to put this box around teen moms and it's not really accurate. You can't just say teen moms are this, teen moms are that, and that be it, because there is a whole spectrum of teen moms. There's a whole spectrum of parents in general. You can be a teen mom and you can be a fabulous mom. You can do everything right and be a great mom. Or you can be a teen mom who wasn't ready to be a mom and didn't choose to step up and become a mom and is a bad mom. And it's the same with older moms. You can be in your 30s and have children, and you can either be a great 30-something-year-old mom, or you can be an adult mom, which everyone assumes is what will be a better parent, and you can still be a bad parent. You can be a good or bad mom no matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're an adult mom, it doesn't matter if you're a teen mom, your age is not going to determine what kind of parent you are. Your actions are going to decide whether you are a good parent or a bad parent. And that is the bottom line. That's trash. And the last assumption that I have said, I don't think this, but most people think they are bad moms. Well, actually, that's not the last one. All of these are kind of similar, and it goes with the same explanation. You as a person, like taking age completely out of the equation, you as a person is gonna decide if you are a good mom or if you are a bad mom. And there shouldn't be an immediate negative reaction to a parent just because of their age, because taking that age out of the equation will show what kind of parent they truly are. Because people are always going to be biased whenever they see, okay, so you're a teenager and you have a kid, you must be a bad mom. They don't look at it as you are a parent before you are whatever age you are, and I can see that you're a good parent and you do what you're supposed to do even though you are a teenager. So I think people should look at the person and how they lead their life before they look at the age. You can't have those. You'll choke on those. Can he? Thank you. Thank you. I don't want it right now. Sit. Some things that I say, as a young mom, I will more likely live longer into my kids' lives, if that makes sense. Like, if I were to have a child in my 30s and 40s, I wouldn't really be able to keep up with a young child as easily as I could as a 19-year-old or as a young adult. And something that I say is, like, it's more likely for me to make it to their high school graduation, to college graduation, to weddings, to grandkids, to great-grandkids, and further into the future, whereas if you had children older, it's more likely that you could miss out on some of those things. And I'm not trying to put down older moms in any way, like if that's how you want to live your life, if you want to establish your career first, if you have these goals that you want to meet before you decide to have children, by all means do it. If you decide you're going to go to college and you want to wait until you're done with college and have a career, have a house, have a car, have all this, like, whatever goals you make before you want to have children, by all means do it if that's what works for you. I'm not putting anyone down that decides to do that or doesn't decide to do that. All I'm saying is do what is best for your life. You know your capabilities better than anyone else knows. Just do whatever makes you happy, whatever it is that you decide to do, whatever fits your lifestyle. I just, as a person, prefer having my kids young. I'm happy with where my life is. I don't care that I didn't go to college. I probably wouldn't have gone to college whether I had kids or not at this age. And like, I don't think I'm missing out on anything. I am happy with where my life is right now. I have a supportive partner, I'm not the happiest with the fact that he's never home because of work, but that's life. We're in the process of buying our first house. I have a 14-month-old that I get to raise and watch grow up. In the future, some point, we will have another baby, and I will get to watch Londyn create a bond with a sibling. And I just am happy with where I'm at. Doesn't matter what I didn't do or what I haven't done. I'm fine with what I have, and I don't think I'm missing out on anything. And the actual last one that I have is they let the TV babysit their kids a lot. Like I said in the beginning, I can't speak for everyone because I don't know. I personally don't. Londyn doesn't ever watch TV. She doesn't pay any attention to it. I will put cartoons on while she's eating, like when she's sitting in her high chair eating breakfast or lunch or dinner. Sometimes I'll put cartoons on, but she doesn't pay any attention. During the day, she runs around and plays with her toys all day long, and she just doesn't pay any mind to the TV. I do know people that have been like that, where they just give their kid a tablet or stick them in front of the TV and say, here you go, leave me alone. This is what you're gonna do all day, but I personally don't do that. Want me to have it? Thank you. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Who is it? Okay, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. Subscribe to the channel before you leave if you have not already. I post Monday, Wednesday, Fridays pretty regularly. Sometimes I might miss a day here and there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you next time.